Hey, you know what I always loved about your cereal? It tasted like blueberries. Oh my God, blueberries! And you're a ghost. That's the boo. Did you guys know you were doing that? Oh my God. Anyway,
that is a scene from the long-running hit Family Guy, created more than 20 years ago by a young animator named Seth MacFarlane. MacFarlane, who continues to voice many of the characters on Family Guy, hasn't written for the show in nearly a decade, as his ambitious portfolio has grown. There's been more animated comedy, like American Dad and The Cleveland Show, a popular pair of movies about a raunchy teddy bear, a Grammy-nominated music career, and even a gig hosting the Oscars. MacFarlane's latest role is a more dramatic one, in the anticipated Showtime series, The Loudest Voice, about the man who built Fox News and changed our political media culture. Seth and I got together this week for a Sunday Sitdown at a place where he's performed a couple of times, the famed Cafe Carlyle here in New York. Seth MacFarlane is an actor, a writer, a producer, a director, an animator, and even a singer.
Come fly with me, let's float down to Peru.
But he usually leaves the piano playing to someone else.
Yes, that's right. All right, let's try again. That up too. All right, let's try again.
Sounds good to me, man.
Yeah, see, this is why I don't do this publicly.
What's so special about the Carlisle?
You know, it's small and intimate. If you up, then very few people are going to see.
There are no such concerns about MacFarlane's latest project, the Showtime miniseries, The Loudest Voice.
I am not your source.
It focuses on the rise and fall of the legendary and infamous Fox News founder Roger Ailes, played by Russell Crowe.
What's all the ruckus?
MacFarlane plays Brian Lewis, the former head of public relations at Fox News, who guarded the company's internal business ferociously.
Anyone outside Fox is the enemy.
Who was he, and why is he an important character in this big story?
This was the guy that Roger would blow off steam to, and also the guy who was comfortable enough, keeping him in line when he maybe got a little too off the rails. He was a Democrat, shockingly, working for Fox News, and the ethics of it didn't really come into play.
Lewis was with Ailes at Fox News from the very beginning, but he was fired abruptly in 2013.
What was the breaking point, given his long relationship with Ailes?
He started to see Roger believing things that he had put out there initially as a form of entertainment. He felt that Fox News should be simple, it should be heroes and villains, it should be us and them, very simple concepts for the audience to latch onto, so they didn't have to think a whole lot, but yet be entertained. I think he was probably genuinely troubled by that.
In real life, MacFarlane has been critical of Fox News, and that makes for some interesting moments around the company water cooler. MacFarlane's hit animated series Family Guy and American Dad and his sci-fi show The Orville all appear on the Fox Broadcasting Network.
What was your reaction when this offer came to you?
I mean, they had to talk me into it a little bit, not because of my connection to Fox, just because it was so, just as a performer, it was so outside the realm of,
right.
You know, I was like, you sure you don't want to call Topher Grace? As a courtesy, I did call, you know, my friends up there in Murdoch land and said, I just want to let you know I'm doing this, and they said, this sounds great, sounds like a great show, I'm sure you'll be great in it. I've worked for them for years. I've had personal conversations where I've said, I think this is a massively irresponsible operation over there.
You said that to the executives at News Corp?
Yeah, and yet it's still, you know, we're still able to interact.
In the 20 years since the 45-year-old MacFarlane arrived as a young Hollywood prodigy, he's made a career of looking for new challenges.
I enjoyed things that scared me, and that's probably why I tend to jump from something like Family Guy to something like The Orville. I had always wanted to do a science fiction series. I liked writing on Family Guy a lot, but it was more work than this is. I think if you had a terrible childhood, it's easier to be a comedy writer because there's a lot of pain. I had a great childhood, so I you know, it's not as easy to find that anger.
MacFarlane grew up with a younger sister in Kent, Connecticut, where his parents worked at a local prep school. He started drawing at the age of 2,
At 9, he already had a weekly comic published in the local paper and wrote a letter to Jim Henson Studios announcing his plans to become a cartoonist.
Where did all this creative energy come from?
My parents were an influence. They were ex-hippies who believed, in creativity as a lifestyle and possibly as a professional pursuit.
MacFarlane honed his drawing skills at the Rhode Island School of Design and then landed a job working at Hanna-Barbera Animation Studios. He was so good that Fox trusted him to develop a show at just 24 years old. When Family Guy was born, MacFarlane became the youngest executive producer of a primetime series ever.
I remember doing the Family Guy pilot and staying up all night Christmas Eve to get the thing done. I was almost fresh out of college. I'd been working for a couple of years, but nothing like this.
Family Guy enters its 18th season this fall, but the show was not an immediate hit.
The show's so successful that I'd forgotten that it was canceled twice.
Yeah. I mean, the cancellation was as uncharted as the pickup. I mean, it's, I got a show picked up. Wow, that's great. Oh, I got canceled. Oh, well, I guess that's what happens. And the push from the fans brought the show back.
What is it about it that people love?
At the end of the day, it's really just concerned with entertainment. It just wants to make you laugh after a long, hard day at the gravel pit.
That guy's got no idea how hard I'm working. Bird! A bird got in! Awesome!
MacFarlane voices several characters on the show, including Peter Griffin.
Oh my God, Brian, there's a message in my alphabet. It says, ooh.
Stewie.
Mom! Mom! Mom!
And Brian.
You're saying it weird. Why are you putting so much emphasis on the H?
Which movie audiences will recognize too, as MacFarlane played a foul-mouthed teddy bear alongside Mark Wahlberg in the hits Ted and Ted 2, which he also wrote and directed.
What I like to do to her? Something I call a dirty fuzzy.
That famous voice sounds a little different, though, when MacFarlane sings. Inspired by a childhood listening to the Great American Songbook, he has released 5 albums and been nominated for 4 Grammy Awards. His latest is called Once in a While.
So in high school, were you the kid listening to Sinatra and John Williams scores while everyone else was listening to Motley Crue and Guns N' Roses?
More or less, yeah. I had a phase where I was, listening to the radio, and I was like, okay, get out of my dreams, get into my car, all right, okay. Not really missing a whole lot.
So you left Billy Ocean behind?
Left Billy Ocean behind, yeah.
Never leave Billy Ocean behind, Seth. The Loudest Voice premieres tonight on Showtime at 10 o'clock Eastern and Pacific. Our big thanks to the Cafe Carlisle at the Carlisle Hotel here in New York for hosting our conversation and our jam session. To hear Seth discuss the distinct possibility of a Family Guy movie and another installment of Ted, check out our web extras at today.com/Sunday. And don't forget to subscribe to the Sunday Sitdown podcast to hear the entire unedited interview with Seth MacFarlane. You can find it on Apple Podcasts or wherever you get yours.